Welcome to Break Glasses. So we're talking about what do we do when trouble comes? And it certainly does come. Remember, we said a couple weeks ago that God's plan is good. So when difficult things happen, I got to remember He's got a good plan. And then last time we talked about Him saying to us, we need, when difficult times come, rejoice and give thanks. That sounded a little goofy, but hopefully last week we made sense out of that and tried to explain what that meant. Today we're going to talk about this. When difficult times come, when tough stuff comes, when trouble comes, refuse to give up. Do not quit. James chapter 1, verse 3 and 4. Let the process go on until your endurance is fully developed, and you will find that you have become men and women of mature character with no weak spots. Well, we've all got weak spots, but He puts us in this process to become like His Son. And so therefore, the Christian life and understanding what it is critical. The Christian life is a process. And the process that He puts us in is to develop us to become like Jesus. Romans 8:29. That's what He's up to. So the Christian life is, remember this, it's the life of Christ reproduced in the believer. So the question becomes, how does Jesus Christ reproduce His life in us? One of the chief ways that He does that is He takes the trouble and the difficult things of life and uses that some way, somehow, to help us to become more like His Son, Jesus Christ. The tough stuff, the tough time, the tough people, that's the raw material that He uses to help us to become like His Son. God is in the process, through all of this, to develop our character. It's a character issue. And we also need to understand that this process, I'm sorry to say it, but it's slow. Doesn't happen overnight. Now listen, when you try to avoid or escape the tough stuff, you then literally short circuits the process that He has us going through. We literally short circuit it. So don't waste the pain. That's the message to me. Someone has said this: pray fewer comfort prayers, Lord, make me feel better, and pray more conform me prayers. Use this, Lord, to make me more like your Son, Jesus Christ. So when trouble comes, you might want to remember some of these things. Refuse to quit. And how do I refuse to quit? Number one, I got to pray, Lord, use this in my life to help me to become more like Jesus. Number two, trust God and keep doing in your life what's right, what the Scripture says to do. In Hebrews chapter 10, verse 36, this is what it says. You need to stick it out, staying with God's plan so you'll be there for the promised completion. Now, the Scripture says in Philippians 1:6, that good thing which He has started in you, when Christ comes in, He will complete it. There will be a completion day. So friends, when trouble comes, don't give up, grow up. You think about that.